Today we are going to talk about service refactoring. Okay, I'm planning to do my service refactoring. Why I'm saying service refactoring is now if you look into the code in the controller, am I creating object for every time for the brand controller? Say yes or no. Are we creating object every time or not?
Once.
For this method, we are once. If I have 10 methods in this class, what will happen? 10 times I'm creating an object, right? Every time there is a request, object is created here, right?
Yes.
So is it a right practice? Is it a good way to implement our project? That is not a good way. So what we are planning to do is, we are going to create object in the program.cs file, where I'm going to create, before the build method, I'm trying to create object. I'm reusing this object into my brand controller. Or you got my point? I'm creating object, for service classes and registering it on dependency injection container. Understand my point? So when I try to create object, this object can be used in any controller on a single request call. How to do that is, first what we need to do is, in the Solution Explorer, under the model class, I create a folder. So simply I'm going to say here, to implement IoC and DI for service classes. What is IoC? I will tell you. What is dependency injection? DI, I will tell you. So what I'm trying to do, I'm creating here, add new folder, service contracts. Okay. You all clear with that? Everybody clear? In this service contract, I'm going to create an interface. I'm not creating a class. I'm creating an interface. So what is interface? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what is the purpose of interface? Hello, you all know C#, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me what is the purpose of interface? I'm going to here, I say brand service. Clear my point? And remove sort using, here I'm going to make it as public. Clear my point?
Yes.
Everybody, I created an interface for name called BrandService. In this brand service, I'm trying to create a list brand model. Or you got my point? So interface only contain the method signature. Understand my point? You can declare a method, but you cannot implement a method in interface. Clear my point? Everybody? What is interface?
Yes. You can
Can you all tell me
define, but
what is interface?
yeah, you can define, but you cannot implement the method.
You can declare or define. I got my point. You can declare or define a method, but you cannot implement. Where you need to implement this interface? Where you need to implement this interface? You need to implement this interface only in the service class. Am I right? There is a service class called BrandService. You see, there is a BrandService class. In this BrandService class, I try to declare BrandService. Now, the method what I declared, I had implemented here.
Sir,
Okay. Yes, please.
sir, in the after the C# 8, they update the feature of implementing methods also in interface.
I don't know. C# 10, huh?
Yeah, 8 also, sir.
8, we are not implementing. It is not
No.
allowed. It is not allowing.
Yes, sir.
Interface purpose will be gone away if you implement here.
Yes, sir. I saw one video also, but same question was me. I was also asking the same question, like how can we implement here only?
See, let's see. No, this is not the right option. Let's see. I'll go through it on what purpose they brought it. Okay.
Yes, sir. But the broad, sir, I think I don't know why, but that is the purpose of interface, sir.
Okay, leave it. We'll see. Okay. Now you see here, I have a brand interface, brand service, and brand service, right? The implementation of the brand service comes here. Now, in the brand controller, do I need to create object for a class or interface? Always you need to create a interface. And then you have to use this contract. So you created object for your interface. Or you got my point? Now, why I'm saying object for this interfaces, I will show you in the brand class, I'm simply having a method called public void add something like this. Okay, where I'm saying something like this, I'm putting. Okay, I created a null object. Now, you go back to your, let me build this. Now go back to your controller. If I put brand service dot, am I getting a method which I implemented in a class? Am I getting a method which I implemented in a class? Add. I created a method called add, right?
Yes, sir.
So you see here, there are two methods. One method is add brand, which is part of interface method. It is a interface method. Okay. It is a non-interface method. It is a non-interface method. Okay. Now, coming to your controller class, I'm creating object for an interface, right? Everybody, I have 11 people in the class, 10 people are there. Can you unmute, please? Chaudhary Prashant, Chetan Thakre, Mayur, everybody, please unmute and tell me, am I creating object for the class brand service or I am creating object for the class iBrand
No, the
service?
object is still for brand service, right? I mean, you're just giving the reference or the pointer of the interface, but the object is still of brand service. You could see the new is used, right? New brand service. So that creates a new instance.
Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. I totally agree with you. See, what happened here is, it will create object for brand service first. Okay? Brand service, and assign that object to the interface reference variable. Clear? You understand the point?
Yes.
It create object for brand service and assign that object to the interface reference variable so that we can call method of service using the interface reference variable. Clear my point? Everybody clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So that the object will assign to interface, only the interface containing method can be accessible, not for the entire class methods. Clear? That is how we are achieving multiple inheritance. By using interface, we are achieving multiple inheritance because we are going to access only method inside the interface, because we are trying to create object only for the interface, not for the entire class. Even though it created, it will assign object only for the interface. The person who answered, may I know your name, please? Mayur Arisangam. Am I right?
Yeah, Mayur is right. First name is Mayur.
Yeah, I think you are great, man. Thank you. So now, sir, do I need to create object here is the right option in ASP.NET MVC core? Can anyone tell me? Is it a right option to create an object here? If I have 20 methods in this controller, 20 times I need to write the code. Is it a best practice?
No.
So what we need to do?
No, sir.
So what we are planning to do is, we are creating object for brand service in the program.cs file. For that, we are calling create object for brand service as an IoC. What is IoC, ma? Inversion of control. Okay, inversion of control. How I am going to create? Builder dot services dot add, I say, type of, in that I brand service, and then comma type of brand service class. What service class? And then I'm going to have service lifetime dot scope. Understand points? Understand point? So no need this type of. You have to give here type of builder dot services dot add. Okay, this is your method. Okay, and then type of I brand service, comma brand service why suddenly it is not there? Hold on a second.
Builder.service.add scope.
No, that is different. That is different. You can add like this also. This is actually the best practice to do. People directly use add scope, add transient, add stuff. Okay, I'm not interested in that way. That everyone can do. However, we need to be specific. Yesterday also I did that for one of my implementation. So I'm using add scope here. Give me 2 minutes. Okay. New service descriptor. Understand? Everybody understand?
Yes.
This is how we have to use ma. I forget this. Okay. Here, type of brand service, comma, type of brand service. Here, I'm going to say service lifetime dot transient. Now it is good. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
See, with the service descriptor, it will try to create object. Or you got my point? See, in add transient, add scope, everything will, this line will automatically taken care. Only you pass the interface name. But manually, how you will create is, this is how it is internally create object. What we are doing, service descriptor. Can you read this? What they are saying? Initialize a new instance of service with an implementation type. Am I right? Hello, Anand. Are you there? Ashok,
I'm good.
Vishal, Akshay, Mayur,
Yes, sir.
Mayur,
Yes,
Satish
sir.
Kumar, Chetan.
Yes, sir. Yes.
See, it's a very small thing which is missing is service descriptor. So now I created an object. Now what I'm going to do, after creating this object, this class containing object, I'm going to inject in my controller. I'm going to inject in my controller. How do I do to create an injection? First, what I need to do, I just go here, CTOR. What is CTOR?
Constructor.
CTOR
Constructor.
tab, it will create a constructor for you. Or you got my point? In this constructor, you simply say I brand service where brand service. Or you got my point? And then here, okay, leave it. I copy this one equal to, and there I'm putting like this. Once you've done that, go and click on this error message. You see generate read-only field. Are you able to see generate read-only field?
Yes, sir.
Click on that. You see a variable is created with a private read-only field. What is read-only variable declaration? You can't able to modify anything. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now with that brand service model, I'm removing this. I am removing this. I'm also removing this entire stuff. I got an object from the brand controller where it is created. Brand service object where it is created in the middleware. And then I'm using this object in my brand controller. Now you see here, before builder dot this method execute, listen carefully when I'm running.
Sir, error is not here. Error is not in this program.cs, sir. I think brand controller. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Okay. The variable name, we have to pass this. Now what you are trying to do? Put a breakpoint here. Run the project. You see here, in the builder.service, how many instances are created so far? Already available in the builder.service. How many number of instances we have? 316 instances already holding this object, builder object. Say yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now listen carefully. The moment I execute this, it will be 370. Now you've done that, right? Now how many object is created?
370.
Earlier,
15.
you see your iBrand service is added here. You added as a service object.
Right.
It's automatically added or not? At runtime, it is creating an object. Now what I'm doing, I go to my brand controller, put a breakpoint here, and then to my route method, put a breakpoint here. When you continue, you got a brand controller class injection. Object is created or not?
Yes, sir.
That object,
Sir,
No.
audible, sir.
Narendra, you are on mute.
He's not on mute, but he is not audible.
hello.
Sir, you are not audible. Ah, now, sir, you are. Okay.
Okay. Inversion of control is used to create object in the builder dot service collection. Do you all agree with this point? Yes or no? Inversion of control is used to create object in the builder dot service collection before builder dot build method execution. Why I am telling before builder dot execution is, let me tell you one example. I'm copying the same code. Okay, paste it here. So before build method, I added a service collection. After build method, I added a service collection. So I need to add both concepts, right? Ashok, Akshay, guys, please unmute. Whether you are understanding or not, I don't understand. Just tell me yes or no. That's it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if I'm trying to run the project, you see there will be an error occurred. I'll receive an error. I got an error.
All right.
What they are saying, the error. Can you read this error message?
Cannot be modified because it is read only.
Which one is read only? Which one is read only? Your
The
web
first
application builder object is read only. Whenever you complete builder.build method, all your services and you cannot modify this entire stuff. Or you got my point? So if you want to create object for any service or repository before build method or after build method?
before.
Before build method, we need to implement. Why? Because why I'm telling this is few people may not aware of it. Where to implement service collection, where to implement IoC. I got my point. So I'm clearly giving you an explanation. I want to add service only before the build method. If I adding after the build method, see, I'll show you one thing. Now you see the builder object is not a read only here. Your builder object is not a read only. You can add a number of things before that. The moment you execute this, it becomes read only. You see, your builder object is read only. Where it will be configurations are there, everything. It will finalize. It will finalize all your instances. It will not allow anybody to add anything on this builder object. Or you got my point? So you cannot, let's do thing. Builder.build, or you simply say services. You see, is read only equal to true? Are you seeing or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Are you seeing is read only equal to true or not? Hello?
It is true.
It is true. Now I am stopping the project. Okay. Now I'm trying to run. Before build method, what will happen, we'll see. Now here, I'm taking the builder object. Okay. Dot services. Is there anywhere it is specifying read only? Is it anywhere specifying read only?
No, sir.
Can I add any n number of services, right?
Yes.
317 then.
But if I execute build method, services all read only, right? the object what you created, the services are read-only. Am I right? Now it is the moment the build executed, it has become read-only. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
So that is the reason I'm telling you need to add service descriptor only here. You should not add here. You all clear? You all clear the point? Yes
Yes.
or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now you all understand how to get the data with the IoC and dependency injection.
Yes, sir.
You all understand what is the purpose of IoC and dependency injection. Mayur,
Yeah.
Bino, Varsha, Chetan Thakre, Akshay Kumar, Vishal, everybody.
Yes.
Satish.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I think.
Yes, sir.
Now, simply you are getting this. Hey, guys, I'm doing a small change because I don't like black color. Can I go and change that? Go to views. Probably those who are not aware of this, we will. You
So, sir,
can
can we
watch
make
it.
any variable read only after its declaration?
Come again?
Can we make any variable read only after its declaration?
Not at all possible. I'm making table primary so that it will be in a good color. Got it? Now, sir, what is transient? I understand IoC. I understand dependency injection. What is DI, ma? What is the definition of DI? Can you tell me what is the definition based on your understanding?
Dependency injection is any object that another object required.
Dependency injection is a concept where we pass object for the required service into the corresponding layer. Understand? Corresponding layer. Before that, IoC need to be executed. Agree with this point?
Yes, sir.
Agree with this point?
Yes, sir.
See, I am not creating object. Go to program.cs file, I'm commenting this code. Okay. I'm not creating object. Now I'm trying to run the project. Will this controller hold the brand service object?
No, sir.
See that. It will throw a null references. What they are saying? Can you all read this?
Unable to resolve service of type catalog model service contracts on BrandService while attempting to active store admin module controllers brand controller.
Because you are not holding an object. You can't pass it as a dependency injection. Understand my point? So
Yes.
you have to create an object. Then only you can able to hold the object. Clear? Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, as per our architectural diagram, which we discussed on the very first session, you have a middleware layer. Okay. You have a controller layer. You have a service layer. Clear? How many layers we have? We have middleware layer. Okay. We have controller layer. We have service layer. In which layer you are creating object for the service ma? In which layer we are creating object for the service?
Middleware.
Middleware. Absolutely correct. IoC of service. Can I say? Can I say this point? In the middleware? And to access this service class, DI of service. Understand my point? So the middleware will pass the service object to the controller. From the controller, we are talking to the service. Very clear? What is IoC and dependency injection?
Yes, sir.
With the technical, practical, diagrammatical, you got the clarity? What is IoC and what is dependency injection? If anybody asks a question, what is IoC and dependency injection? This is the only answer you are going to provide. Inversion of control is used to create object in the builder.service collection before builder method execution. Clear my point?
Yes, sir.
Dependency injection. Dependency injection is a concept where we pass object for the required service in the corresponding layer. Before that, IoC need to be executed. Clear? Very clear?
Yes, sir.
Now, coming back, service lifetime. What is service lifetime? Can anyone tell me?
It is object.
How long this object available in the memory? Understand my point? How long? See, you are creating object. Okay. How long this object need to be available in the memory? Is it for the entire application down, or it is for a particular session, or it is for an entire transaction? Or you got my point? The first one is, do we need to maintain object till application entirely stopped? Application entirely stopped. That is one first question. Am I right? Are we going to maintain the object until the entire application is going to stop? That is one thing. Second thing, do we maintain object for a particular session? You know, right? What is a session? Narendrababu is one session. Ashok is another session. XYZ is another session. Am I right? Am I right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So are we going to maintain object for a particular session? Third one is, do we maintain object for every individual transaction? Understand my point? Every individual transaction. If I'm going to use till the end, Here, service lifetime is Singleton. You create one-time object, hold the object for the entire application start. Here, a particular session means you have to specify your service lifetime is
Scope.
scoped. Okay. And here, you are going to specify your lifetime is transient. Or you got my point? Do you all agree with this point? What is singleton? What is scoped? What is transient? Sir, how do you prove this, sir? Let me prove that. See, go to my controller. Okay. In this controller, I try to create 2 or 3 objects. Private, read only, BrandService, BrandService 1. Okay. Private, read only, BrandService 2. Okay. Something like this. Now, what I'm going to do, I copy this BrandService like this. You got the point? How many services I'm taking? Always the best practice, use this. Why I'm using it this, ma? Can anyone tell me? Why I'm using it this? Nobody is
Context. Current context.
Current
Context.
context. Current class. It denotes the current class. Okay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do in the action method, I create 3 variables where service object equal to understand BrandService dot get hash code. I'm taking this where service object 1 equal to this, where service object 2 is to this. Now I remove this. I need to confirm the object, pass it to the variable. So what I'm going to do, view back. I'll explain view back later point of time, just to understand purpose I'm doing. View back. Okay. Now what I'm going to do this, I'm going to retrieve this view back object here. Here I'm going to write one more HR. Okay. And then I create a table for right time being. I create a TR where I have a TD. I say at view back part copy paste. Now similar fashion, I'm going to take this one. Here I'm going to say 1. Here I'm going to say 2. Now you see the code. I'm removing this constructor. I'm also removing this run. You see, there are different objects are created for the same brand service. Say yes or no?
Yes.
When you click on one other more transaction, every time the transactions are changing.
Correct.
This is called transient. If you take this with another browser, same URL, with a different instance. Okay, this is another instance. Putting here, enter. Whether this one and this one is same?
No,
Both are same?
Yes.
Same. Objects are same? See carefully. This object and this object is same. Ashok,
Different.
why? Why it is different? Because we are using transient here. Understand?
Mhm.
Whereas if I try to give scope, okay, now I am trying to run. All are
Same for
same.
everything.
All are same. Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
That means for a single session, it will be single object. Now, if you go, it will change. But everything will be same. Why? Because you create object for one time, but use the same object for all the three. Or you got my point? Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, copy this. Try to create another instance. See, this instance changed. Now, when you click on this instance, it is changed. When you click on this instance, it is changed. Now, what I'm going to do, this is called scope. So, this is one session. This is another session. So, every independent session, independent object will be created. That is called scope. Third point, in program.cs file, I'm trying to use Singleton. Okay. Now, run it. See, this session will having a same object.
Yes,
Will
sir.
this session has the same object? When you run, still it will be there. When you again run, still it will be there. Now, if you go to the different browser, what will happen? Because this is
Different
a
number.
different session,
Different number with same numbers.
same number. It will not change any number. Singleton means till the application stops, only one object will be created. Clear my point?
Only one instance of the service is created for entire application.
Yes, that is what I made a statement here. What I made a statement. Did you read the statement?
Yes, sir.
What is the statement?
What new instance of the service is created for entire application?
No, forget about it. Just a statement. You read the statement. Do we need to maintain object till
Stop.
application entirely stopped? Or you got my point? Ashok,
Yes, sir.
you understand, right? Varsha?
Yes, sir.
Vishal?
Yes, sir.
Who is Vino? Vino, are you new today? Vino. Can you unmute and talk? So this is called dependency injection and IoC along with service lifetime. So whenever you are trying to create object, you should ensure first you need to create IoC. If there is no IoC, can I inject an object? I will have an interview question.
No.
I want to inject an object, but I never implemented IoC. Is it possible?
No.
Why?
I guess previously you showed that example where it was giving the exception that the object name was not able to resolve. So I guess you need to create that IOC before you do the DI.
Forget about it. without creating an object class, can I access method in the class?
No.
IoC is similar to that.
Okay.
See, I am trying to create object for my class. If I'm not having an object, how do I need to call a method? See here, which class you are creating object? BrandService. If you are not creating object for the BrandService, will the controller can access my BrandService method? This method
No.
will be accessed.
No.
So IoC is must and should. Then only you can able to have dependency injection. Clear my point?
Yes.
So what is mean by transient, scope, and singleton? Whenever every request and response, if we need to create an object, we should go for transient. Whenever there is a single session of user where I need to maintain user details, I can go for session. Whenever I need to maintain any static data which has been used by across the project, I can go for
Singleton.
Clear?
Yeah. Could you please give any practical example like where this different lifetime of objects can be used?
I will tell you. See, we need to maintain master data. Master data like cities, states, etc. Clear? Do we need this data for individual session based?
No.
Here, we need to maintain user based data like user object, transaction, user based transaction object. Is it correct?
Yes.
So in that case, most of the application uses scope.
Yes. Yes. Say, let's take an example. You want to communicate to database. Okay. Ashok. Hello.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
See, if you want to communicate to database, SQL server, do we need to create SQL connection every time or you need to create SQL connection for
Can you come again, SQL or?
SQL connection, you want to connect every time or you need to connect, you need to create object for every time or you need to connect for a particular session?
Particular session.
Particular session. So where we need to maintain that object? In which service lifetime we need to maintain?
Scope.
That's it. Understand? Here, making a transaction on the process. Every individual transaction you can go for, and you can better to have hello. Yes. Yes.
Your voice is cut.
I'm in a class. Can I call you back? Okay. Come again.
Are you talking to us or you are talking someone else?
No. Somebody is calling. That is why I'm sorry. You understand,
Okay,
right?
fine. Go ahead.
That's all.
Okay.
I completed my stuff. Do you have any questions I can answer? Do you have any questions on this IoC and dependency injection?
No, sir.
Okay. Let me stop the recording. Feel free to talk.